Nikki Bella made her triumphant WWE return at Royal Rumble 2025 as a surprise entrant. If you liked the video, please subscribe and comment. After a brief appearance in 2022, WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella made her triumphant return as the 30th and final entrant into Saturday night's WWE Royal Rumble 2025 in Indianapolis. The wrestler retired from the profession in 2019, but Saturday night was the first time WWE fans saw her in the ring since that 2022 surprise match. Bella's entrance was one for the ages, as fans in Indianapolis went wild once they heard her theme music playing overhead at Lucas Oil Stadium. You could tell how fired up Bella was for her WWE return, as retirement usually isn't permanent in professional wrestling. Perhaps this means she's going to appear at more wrestling events in the future. Nikki Bella details her recent reunion with John Cena in WWE. Nikki Bella shares what it was like seeing John Cena again. Nikki was in a relationship with John Cena for 6 years, but the couple broke off their engagement in 2018. The WWE stars went on their separate ways, but recently ran into each other backstage at the 2025 WWE Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. Nikki and Brie Bella were recent guests on Kristin Cavallari's Let's Be Honest live podcast tour in New York City, and Nikki shared how the reunion with Cena went. Nikki said this was the first time in 7 or 8 years that she'd seen Cena. She added that it was a very quick backstage reunion. Nikki Bella ran into John Cena for the first time in several years. I was in a circle talking to people. He came to shake everyone's hand. He shook my hand, Nikki Bella said via People. But the thing was, when he walked away, all the girls were like, "Oh my gosh." I'm like, Shoo, he's married, be respectful. And that was it. That was nice. And it was great because breaking the ice and, we just both happened to be back at the same time. It's a good feeling, she added. Cavallari teased Nikki and said everyone to get back together, but Nikki simply said next question to move on. Cena has been married to Shea Shariatsity since 2020. Nikki married Dancing with the Stars performer Artem Chigvintsev in 2022, but filed for divorce last year after a domestic incident happened between the two at home earlier that year. Nikki competed in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble and said that she planned on doing more than just a Rumble cameo. She recently gave an update on when she might be back in WWE, noting that it is going to happen. Nikki Garcia spills on her reunion with ex-fiancé John Cena after they both returned to the WWE. The couple called off their relationship for the final time in July 2018 after a year-long engagement that they broke off twice. There was nothing but cordial vibes when Nikki Garcia crossed paths with her ex-fiancé John Cena last month. Nikki and her sister Brie joined Kristin Cavallari at the New York City stop of her Let's Be Honest live podcast tour on March 13th, and she spilled on how her recent reunion with her ex went when they both happened to be at the 2025 Royal Rumble. Wait, hold on. So, is that the first time you've seen John Cena? Cavallari, 38, asked. Nikki, 41, said she's gotten that question a lot lately and revealed it was the first time in 7 or 8 years that they'd seen each other. Nikki Bella explains why it was tough getting back into character for Royal Rumble return. It was very quick, she said of the reunion, as she noted Cena is now a married man. He married Shea Shariatsity in 2020, so she wanted to proceed with respect. I was in a circle talking to people. He came to shake everyone's hand. He shook my hand. Cavallari was shocked to hear that he didn't give Nikki a hug, but she confirmed that there was only a handshake. But the thing was, when he walked away, all the girls were like, "Oh my gosh." I'm like, Shoo, he's married, be respectful. And that was it. She continued of the reunion. That was nice. And it was great because breaking the ice and, we just both happened to be back at the same time. It's a good feeling. When Cavallari teased her guest and said that everyone wants you guys to be together again, Nikki swiftly replied, Next question. Nikki Garcia hints she's getting back in the WWE ring. It's going to happen. Nikki and Cena, 47, were together from 2012 to 2018. They were engaged for a year before calling things off just weeks ahead of their planned destination wedding in 2018. They got back together about a month later and rekindled things briefly. However, they split for good in July 2018 after their differing opinions on having a family continued to cause strife. After I called off the engagement, we tried to work on our relationship to get back to where it was, and in order to move forward with our wedding. After much time and soul-searching alone and together, we have decided to officially part ways, Nikki told People in a statement at the time. I have the utmost respect for John, but I know this is what's best for me. Of her return to the Royal Rumble in general, which marked her first WWE appearance since her 2019 retirement, Nikki said it was amazing. TOP number 30 at the Royal Rumble is such a dream. It was so fun and unreal. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer. From celebrity news to compelling human interest stories, IT was a much-needed confidence boost. 2. Following her rocky end to 2024 as she divorced her husband Artem Chigvintsev after he was arrested on domestic violence allegations. I kept telling Brie, I'm craving to be Nikki Bella again because she had confidence and the strength in the ring that I crave and yearn for, and just didn't care what people thought about her and all the things. So I was craving to be her again. And so when I got the call, I was like, yeah, I need this. Thank you guys.